Mind? Yes. So now we will have it. Yeah, perfect. It's so nice, and I'm so happy to see that most of you, or basically all of you, feel yourself wonderful and you are in amazing mood. I hope that you stay like within like this mood till the end of our session and within our international summer school. Yeah, basically till the end of our program. So, and now we will go to a short theory. So, the first important point for today will be what is a user persona and why do we need it actually? Have you ever heard something about a user persona? Probably someone has any ideas. What does it exactly mean? And if we want, for example, to start with a deep brainstorm of our potential business ideas, yeah, sustainable business ideas, first of all, we would like to identify our user persona. Guys, do you have any ideas? Why do we start today, especially with this point? So, user persona, our target audience. Any ideas? If
I think maybe it's like for aim auditory for a business.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, thank you very much. Exactly. That's kind of it. So there is one very important case, yeah? Before we start with a very intensive and deep brainstorm, for example, your final task within the International Summer School will be generation, like an idea generation. Yeah. So you will be able to present your final project with your sustainable business idea. But why do we start today with a user persona? Because it's very important, first of all, to see who might be our potential customer or who might be our potential target audience, what kind of pains, what kind of wishes, what kind of strengths and some disadvantages does this person have? Yeah, it's very important for us to make like a deep analysis, I would say, for today. So, and you can see a short description on my slide. What is exactly a user persona? So this is a fictional representation of your ideal customer. Yeah. Why it's called fictional? Because if we talk about big multinational companies or enterprises, or just about people who are setting off with the entrepreneurial mindset, just a small group or a small percent of them at the beginning had like a very intensive and deep business idea. Yeah. So everyone, almost everyone, yeah, started normally with the idea, okay, what can I suggest or what can my business idea will be look like? Yeah. If I talk about some fictional customers. Yeah. So who are they? What do they want? And how can I help them or how can I support them in order just to close their personal needs? Yeah. So that's very important. So basically, we are talking about some solutions, yeah, which we will be able to present within our international summer school. Yeah. But today we will start with this fictional representation of your ideal customer. It's not only about your ideal customer, it's basically like about someone who has some important needs and pain reliefs. It's very important, yeah? And the second main aspect will be why do we need? Yeah, so this user persona. So we need it in order to solve a real user problem. So we have to have a clear statement in our mind what it can look like. Yeah, so how does it can look like? And so what are we going to do with it? So that's like the first sites, first ideas. What are we going to do today with our users persona? Then we go further. Just 1 second. Yes. I think I will briefly. Yes. So the next very important step, which we are supposed to use for today, this is the value proposition canvas. So basically, it's a template, and with the help of this template, you will be working today in your teams or in your groups. Yeah. So you can see two parts of the value proposition canvas. But before we go to the main content part of it, I would like to explain to you what exactly the value proposition canvas means. So in the business world, the value proposition canvas, it's a strategic tool. Yeah, it's not like just a template. It's a strategic tool which is used to design a potential customer. Yeah, so potential representative. And with the help of our potential representative, we will be able to design either it is a product or service which our customers really want. Yeah. So that it is a very important, and I would say it's a very like highlighted version of it, what the value proposition canvas means. Yeah. And you can see two parts of the value proposition canvas. On the right part, in this circle, we have three main groups. Yeah. So first group, it is the customer's jobs. We will talk about it a little bit later. Then the gains and the pains of our customer. Yeah. So the gains basically are the benefits, and how does our solution create customers' gains or benefits? And what can we set about extra value for our customers? So this is what our gains show us. And if we talk about a bottom side, it's our pain relievers for our potential target audience. Yeah. So pain relievers, how does your solution reduce, minimize, or eliminate customers' pains? Yeah. So it's not only about that fact that we 100% can find a solution for our potential customer, but our main goal, our main decision is to make it as high as possible, that this reduction or solution will be minimized. It's not about 100% minimization, but probably like about 80% or 85%. Yeah. So the higher number of this minimization or of reduction for our problem we have, then it's better for us. So, and on the left side, you can see completely different groups or categories according to our value proposition canvas. And I make one side back. So it's about our customers' jobs. Yeah. And what does this term exactly mean to us? Yeah. So customers' jobs, why this term is very important. It's about our customers' profile. Yeah. So customers' jobs normally show us some fictional jobs or some problematical parts or some tasks which our customers is supposed to have or is supposed to do. Yeah. I also wrote down some examples. How does a customer job can look like? It might be like a social jobs. For example, something how the customers want to be perceived, for example, like looking competent, yeah, or they want like being highly qualified in some of the areas, yeah, something like this. And the second part of our customer's job, it might be an emotional job, yeah? And if we talk about more personal feelings, more personal desires and needs, for example, just imagine a situation, yeah? Someone lives in a house, and this person or like a family has neighbors, yeah? And these neighbors, for example, don't feel themselves very safe because they live in a kind of open area. For example, a little bit suburb, yeah, not in the city center of this, not in the city center of the city, yeah, but a little bit suburb. And there are some emotional feelings that people can sometimes feel themselves a little bit unsafe, yeah. So it's about emotional jobs. How can we describe? Yeah, it's like just a basic example of it. Of course, we can talk about a big variety of different emotions and our personal feelings. Mhm. Okay, perfect. It's a short description about the value proposition canvas and what are we supposed to do today within our team work. And there is one more very important aspect. So I would like to summarize a little bit. What is our main task for today when we start our team work within the value proposition canvas? So I have already written down some questions, and I hope that these questions help you to clarify a little bit and help you to design a persona's user's profile. Yeah. So basically, a persona clarifies who is in your target audience when you will be able to answer the following questions. Yeah. Who is my ideal or probably not ideal, my potential customer? Yeah. What are the current behavior, for example, or what kind of patterns does my potential customer has? What are the main needs and goals of my users? It can be totally differently. If we talk, for example, a group of students, of course, students have completely different needs and goals as, for example, some adults have. Yeah. So you can just totally imagine. So it depends on what kind of person you will be able to create today, probably like based on your personal experience. Some best practices or like personal practices from your educational fields, from your personal life or like your working environment. It doesn't matter what it's like supposed to be about today, but the main idea is that you will be able to create this like representative. Yeah. Then the next question will be what issues and pain points do they currently face within the given context? Yeah. For example, what are their problematical parts? And you will be able to think about the main problematical part on this way, how, for example, your product or your future service can help them to find a solution. Yeah. Or basically to close their needs. And this is a short summary. How do you define a user persona? Yeah, so we will have a header for it, for example, like name, surname, probably age, location, the demographical issue, for example, from which city or from which country does this user come from? Yeah, and then we have our end goals. And then we will be able to create today a final scenario. And probably it sounds a little bit not familiar to you right now, but I will show you, of course, an example. And with the help of this example, you will be to start with your persona generation. Okay? So that's once again, so the value proposition canvas. So the first part, the second part, you will be also to fill out these sectors today. And this is example of persona. So I just decided to talk about the family planner. So basically it's not a student category, it's a middle-aged woman. So Janet. So you will be able to see some information about her. So she is 38 years old. She is married female living in Berlin, in Germany, that she's mother of 4 children. But despite that fact that she has 4 children, she lives her busy life. And she is often on the go. Here I was able to create for her like a citation. For example, will be also to create today a citation for your user persona. It's not like a must-have task, but it shows you or shows your like future investors, founders, co-founders, for example, to understand a little bit deeply, about the lifestyle or about the needs of this persona. Then you will be able to see her goals and needs, her personal motivations. Yeah, it's like about the future planning. Also, our Janet has some frustrations. It might be also as an option for you. For example, if your persona, yeah, like your potential representative has some frustrations, then I decided to include some lifestyle activities, yeah, so which she does every day. There is also like a short description of which devices does she use, yeah, so daily, and what does she exactly do, yeah, with the help of these devices. And her notable quotes, yeah? So notable quotes, it's basically about her needs and goals, yeah? What does she want to reach? What is she dreaming about, probably, yeah? And what are her present and past experiences? So that's it. And now, based on a short theory input, yeah, and based on this example, I would like to split up you into several groups. I think that today, unfortunately, we have a little bit less participants that we had on Monday. But I will ask you right now if you have your team members from the previous sessions. In case not, then we will reorganize a little bit our groups. Okay? So guys, my question to you will be, is the task clear? What are you going to do right now? Any questions? Of course, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate. You can ask.
Yeah. I have a question.
Yeah, please.
Please, can you tell me we should do a persona for our business? Yeah.
Yes, so we will start. Okay, I will explain a little bit deeply. Yeah, as you have right now your team members, and it will be probably your second or third session when you have a deeply work with your co-members. Yeah, we still don't know, for example, which idea we are supposed to generate. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
So that's why it's very important for you and for your colleagues today to start with a user persona. Yeah. Because when you have a profile, then, for example, for tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, it will be easier for you to understand what kind of product or what kind of service you will design for this user persona. Yeah. So we are not talking about your completed business ideas right now, yeah, because probably you change your mind today after presenting your example of user persona, yeah. For example, you can say that, okay, today we created this persona and tomorrow we have already thought about our idea, and then we would like to suggest this product or this service, yeah. So today we talk only about needs, goals, some pain relievers, yeah, about our potential customer. And tomorrow and the day after tomorrow, you will be able try to suggest a potential product or service for this persona.
Actually, I remember the example from my own experience. Years ago, we worked at the social project. The working title was "Save Red Riding Hood," and our target audience, our target segment was ordinary parents, for example, who had lots of anxiety about the future of their children, who had lots of troubles with the question how to make the future more safe. And we create then, when we examined the pains of modern parents, what anxieties they got, we create a social program which were aimed to create the cyber, for example, safety for the children. To create, we create information leaflets, how to communicate with strangers, etc., etc. So the first one was to discover the problems of society, for example. In our case, it should be targeted at the sustainability issues. So today we are going to know the problems of society according to our topic. It is very important. The more careful you do this task, the more targeted will be your value proposition and unique product and in future the business success.
Yes. So that's it. Guys, if you don't have any other questions, then I suggest you to join your team members. Yeah, so last session we had 4 groups. Just 1 second. I will send you right now the template of the value proposition canvas. Yeah, so you will be able, yeah, to use some probably notes to write down, so to fill out this value proposition canvas. And you will also get right now this example, which I included in my presentation. Yeah, I hope it will help you a little bit. So, do we have team number 1 according our participants, which we had on our first day?
I'm afraid it is only I from
Lisa,
the team
okay,
1.
so you are alone, yeah, today. Okay, do we
Yeah.
have participants, team number 2, who were?
Yep, me,
Yes.
Ivanka,
Okay, guys,
and Nazar, yeah.
perfect. So you are almost, yeah, like your group is completed, yeah, I would say. Do we have
Yeah.
participants?
It's all only Anita not there.
Okay. Do we have participants of the group number 3?
There are only 2 members.
2 members. Okay. And group number 4?
Only I.
Okay. So I would suggest that Lisa and
Anichka, and I see the newcomers, for example, Alexander.
yeah, Alexander. So, ladies, I suggest you to invite Alexander in your group, yeah, because you were presented last sessions. So, and you will be team number 1, okay? So, Lisa, and Alexander. And I think Nazar is in U1, yeah?
Yeah, but I go into the group too. I was
Okay,
last time there.
group number 2. Okay, guys, then I open right now the rooms to you, and you will be able manually, yeah, to join your team members. I think that everyone, yeah, Anita was presented last time.
How much time do we have?
I will just, yeah, wrote them in chat. And we have Anastasia Gutnik, yeah, so the new member. Anastasia, can you hear us?
I don't remember my group.
Were you on Wednesday, on the first day of our international summer school?
I have a problem with internet
Okay.
in
No
the first
worries.
session.
No worries. I see that, just 1 second. So we have still Alexander. Alexander goes to the team number 1. So, and I will check where we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And Anastasia, will you be able to join team number 3? So Daniil and Katerina, okay?
Okay.
I
Thank
can
you very much.
invite you. Yeah, thank you too. Perfect. You should confirm and then you go automatically. Perfect. Just 1 second. I will quickly go to breakouts to explain how, yeah, so how much time do we have? And I will install our timer. Hello, ladies. Hello, I just invited Alexander to join your group, but I think probably he's out of internet connection, yeah? So then you will be able to work today, yeah? So two of you. So for this task, we have 20 minutes, okay? So 20 minutes to use this value proposition canvas, yeah? And present your target audience. You can use Canva, PowerPoint, wherever you want, okay? So 20
Okay,
minutes.
we should present only one user person.
Yeah, only one user persona, but like with a very deep profile. Yeah.
Yeah, like
Also,
your
like what was in my presentation, and also your value proposition canvas. Yeah. So with some stickers. Yeah, perfect.
Some example.
Hello,
Some
guys.
example.
I'm so sorry for interrupting you. I just want to mention some time limits. So for this task, you have 20 minutes, okay?
Okay.
So you will be able to present it as creative as you want via Canva or PowerPoint, but it will be like a completed profile and also the template of the value proposition canvas, okay?
Okay.
I will send it to you right now in chat, okay?
Okay, 20 minutes
Okay.
from now, yes?
Yeah, 20 minutes from now. Yeah,
Yeah,
but I
okay.
will install the timer and you
Timer.
can check the time, okay? So no worries.
Okay.
Thank you.
Good.
Hello, guys. Once again, I'm so sorry for interrupting you. I just want to tell you that for this task, you have 20 minutes, and then you will be able to present your user persona, yeah, and a value proposition canvas. So the template, I will send it into chat, okay?
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Wish you
Uh-huh.
luck, and I will install the timer, okay?
Yes. Okay, and what is the next idea?
Oh, I already told you, I
Okay.
guess.
My idea.
I'm back. I was with students.
With the groups, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will install the timer because they already intensively working on the profiles.
But I see that the room number 4 is empty.
The wrong number of what?
Room number 4, the 4.
There are no
Okay.
people, unfortunately,
Okay,
so
yeah.
because we don't have any participants. I think I will make it differently. So our Telegram channel. Yeah, unfortunately, we have today less participants, yeah?
Normal for such a period, such a busy period for students. So we've got 11 participants today,
11
yeah?
participants, yes.
And on Wednesday, we've got 16,
When-
17, 20.
Yes.
With us or without?
I think we had about 22 or 24 participants with us.
With us. So do you know what they are going to do tomorrow?
No, unfortunately, I don't know. Hello, Maria. Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Hello, yes, I can.
Hello. Nice to see you.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. Today I will be without my camera because of I'm not prepared after exhausted night.
Okay, no worries. Could you please tell us if you were presented on the first day of our international summer school? Did you have your team?
No,
No.
unfortunately.
Okay. Then I suggest you to join wonderful ladies. So I will briefly explain you what are we going to do right now. We have a teamwork for the next 20 minutes, yeah?
Mhm.
And we want to create a fictional representative of our potential user or target audience for our future business idea. So we are working on his or her profile, yeah?
Mhm.
So I also sent some templates for the value proposition canvas in our Telegram group. I hope that you joined our Telegram
Yeah.
group. Yeah.
Yes.
Then you will be able to see some screenshots, yeah, for this task. And I will invite you to the group number 1. Okay?
Yes, thank you. And what will I do now? I have to they started, but I can continue doing that
Yeah,
activity.
you can continue doing with them this activity. So basically, everyone is working right now on developing this user persona profile, like your
Mhm.
potential target audience or your ideal customer. Mhm.
Mhm. Thank you.
So I will invite you to the group. Okay. So, and you can confirm and join the ladies. Okay.
Thank you. Yes.
So we have
12. We have 12, yeah.
we have one very big group, but I think
Yeah,
that
yeah.
yeah.
Yes,
1, 2,
5 of
3,
them.
4, 5. Okay, I think that 4 people they were. Yeah, Danilo, Anita, Ivana, Irene, and the new member joined them, Nazar. Okay.
And Alexander, the newcomer.
Alexander is unfortunately out of, so
Oh, yeah.
probably, yeah, he didn't join any groups.
Mhm.
Mhm. Hello again, welcome back.
We're
Hello
still at the
again.
summer school, yeah. Hello. We're still here.
Perfect. Okay, dear participants, so are you ready with your user persona? Yes,
On
perfect.
half, I think.
On half. Okay, so does it mean that you need some extra time?
Yeah, maybe we can show what we have, and you
Yes.
something gave extra time and gave advices, because
Okay. Mhm.
it's some
We can definitely do it like this. So
yeah.
it's good that at least you have something. It's not a problem if you are not 100% ready. Yeah. So like with your completed profile. So because we will be able to continue this work also tomorrow on Sunday. So no worries at all. Okay. Today I would like to ask you who would like to be the first one, who would like to present your user persona. And one more very important thing, according to your current presentation, group presentation, and according to our future group presentations. Yeah. So the project team, we will evaluate your like common participation. Yeah. It's not like about only this that one person represents your group. Yeah. And introduce your presentation. So we evaluate your common motivation, your common participation. So we would like to see how everyone, so is engaged into different tasks. So, who would like to be the first?
I think we can be the first.
Okay, please. Just 1 second. I will give you an opportunity. So now you can share your screen.
I'm sorry. Can you see a presentation?
Yes.
Yeah. So we have brainstormed. We choose an idea to make plants and mushroom clothes. We think it's sustainable a lot and can help environment. For what kind of peel is it? What pain it can relieve? It's solution firstly, and that's the clothes made in the UA, not in. It's handmade, I think, and sometimes made in factory, but without pollution or without a lot. For gains, we take change of this cloth between customers or customer and market, and it's responsible for environment. You understand?
So eco-friendly, yeah?
Eco-friendly, yeah. For a person, good things. It's this person should appreciate quality, be altruistic, and what this person doesn't like, it's too many responsibilities. Pollution don't like, forced labor, natural clothes, or have small proposition on market of these clothes. Too many personal responsibilities, leaving no time for deep searching of sustainability, because we think this kind of person is have full time or complicated job, because this person big income, and like I said before, this person have a high income job.
Thank you very much, guys. Perfect. If you don't hesitate, I have some questions. Yeah, so basically it's like probably some questions to clarify some things. Yeah, so I can already see kind of product, so or service. Yeah, so if I'm not mistaken, which you would like to continue on working on. Yeah, so it's like plants or
Yeah, we think
clothes.
we would like to continue working on this product.
Okay, it sounds really nice. I mean, like it's very eco-friendly. Yeah, it's something really interesting. I think that the ecosystem, eco-environment, sustainable ideas, they are really appreciate. So it's, yeah, on a very high level. Yeah, especially right now because of the current situation of the whole environment. Yeah, so like the worldwide. Very good. And I have one more question according to your user persona. Yeah, so about the product, about the gain reliefs, everything is clear. But if we want to highlight some important things about your user persona, yeah, so what is your primary target audience? Mostly like adults or young people, because young people also, yeah, can have a high income job right now. So who is your main focus? Yeah.
I think it's about young people. Maybe it's if what age it's from 20 to 30. It's one audience. Next audience, I think it can be more adult person that can be from 30 to 50, that like eco-friendly clothing, like to wear some brands, and brands that collaborate with friendly things. For fast, I think that's all now.
Yeah, but when focusing your like marketing efforts, that would definitely be 20/30.
So the priorities, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. Yeah, so you have already mentioned, yeah, so this people or this category are altruists, yeah, so basically, so it's very important aspect, I think, that these are the people or this is a category of people who really appreciate and evaluate, yeah, so the environment, like eco products, for them, it's like a big priority, yeah?
And a huge part is, let's say, appreciate quality in items that you use. It's a really big part.
Thank you very much.
And it is interesting that the group used some kind of reverse approach. They create idea, they create product, and then find the customer for that product. By the way, the Apple use such kind of approach. They create the phone and then they try to promote it within the targeted segment. So it is interesting, yeah.
Yeah, it means you have two ways. You can like make a product that you think will be valuable and will be successful and then find your audience, or you can just research your audience and create a product from that.
Create a product for them,
and
yeah.
whatever works.
Thank you very much, guys. Are there any other questions from our audience? If there are some questions. Okay, thank you very much, team number one. Yeah, so for today.
No, it's team number two.
Yeah, it's team number two,
name
but
is
you were today.
Greenfinity, yeah.
We're gonna stick to the name.
Thank you very much, guys. Really nice. Okay, so then I would like to welcome the team number two. So, guys, who would like to present your user persona?
We can. Team number
Perfect.
3. And the first, we make a little bit wrong, but I think everything will be okay. Do you see our screen?
Yes.
Okay. We'll introduce you. Dima. Dima is 21 years old. He is a student who is preparing his studies and lives in Kiev, Ukraine. Dima will soon be on the lookout for a job in his specialty. And as Dima said, I'm about to graduate from university. However, the jobs I've looked, I simply refuse to take a student with no experience.
So, as you understand, his main goal is to gain work experience that matches his qualification, to gain independence as a result. So he wants to live separately, save some money, maybe travel, maybe just enjoy his life. And also he wants to have the opportunity to build his future and be confident in it. And his current needs is information about available opportunities for job, of course, support along the way, and I'm sorry, reliability, so he will know that everything will be okay and there is something he can rely on.
Perfect.
Now Nastya have to.
The next is Dima's motivations. First, to gain work experience in my field of study. I am currently studying and working on my thesis, but finding my first job has been challenging. Many companies don't fire students without experience. My main goal is to make the first professional steps and apply my academic knowledges in real-world setting. 2, to become more independent. Having a job would allow me to support my self-financing and start making responsible, independent decisions. This is an important milestone on way to adulthood. Third, to build my future. I want to grow in the field and I'm studying and gradually shape a career that genuinely in shapes and motivations me.
And because of that, we had Dima's frustrations. He has already been turned down for many jobs because of his lack of experience. lack of specialized job search sites for students, and he is misunderstanding how he could have 40 years of experience at the age of 21. And we have the same problem sometimes.
And Dima's daily activities is coming to the university for classes, do homework, prepare for diploma defense, working as a writer in evening to get seriously.
And because of that, we have a product. We have to create like a site or portal where students can find a job with these specialities and make his seniority to try to find his experience and first job.
Thank you very much. Perfect.
Thank you.
Sounds really interesting, yeah, and I mean like promising, yeah, because you have like a completed profile, so it's like a real situation, real needs, yeah, problems. So what, for example, our young people can face nowadays, yeah. Very
Yeah,
good.
and Dima seems so unhappy because the daily activities are so sad.
Yes.
Unfortunately, he doesn't have any free time for his hobbies, for example, to talk with his friends, to go to restaurants. Maybe it will help.
It's a real life of student.
Students, yeah, real students.
Oh, from
Yeah.
all the teachers' lectures, I'm really sorry for that.
That's very perfect. So I really like, guys, that you did such a wonderful job for today. So because my ideas were first of all that you yeah, you were able, yeah, for today just to start with a potential user persona, yeah, and then probably next time you are supposed to think on your potential, yeah, sustainable business ideas. But as the first two teams showed us already, yeah, so that you have a direct link, yeah, between the user and already the product or the service which you offer. That's cool. Perfect. Very good. Thank you very much. I think here is everything clear, yeah. So if there are any questions, please, guys, don't hesitate to ask your colleagues. If no, then I would like to welcome the team number 3. Yeah, so the third group for today.
I think it's our group, group of 2 Lisas.
Group of 2 Lisas. And Maria, did Maria join you?
Yeah, she joined, but she must go.
Okay. Okay,
Okay.
ladies, the stage is yours.
Yeah, okay. We made like this our presentation. So let me introduce our user persona is Victoria. Victoria's 22 years old. She is a student. She lives in Kiev, Ukraine. She's student of Taras Shevchenko National University. And she is master student in management with a focus on sustainable development. Every day, Victoria used a laptop and smartphone constantly. And what about what about her touch level? She's advanced, fluent with digital platforms, team tools, and online collaboration. And also she know Ukrainian language and English level B2 C1 and a little some Spain. The main qualities of Victoria is being young is not a barrier, it's our advantage in sharing a better future. Okay, then Lisa, please.
Okay, what about goals and needs? First, she applied management skills to real-life sustainability projects. She also joined international educational programs like Erasmus+, Young Exchanges, and others. She creates her own eco initiative or social startup and learns how to manage green projects effectively. What about motivation? What motivates her? First, she wants to become a future leader in responsible business. Her motivation also is to protect the world from lasting harm and help build a better future for everyone. And she has strong belief in collective impact through education and innovations. What about her everyday activities? Victoria goes for a run and practice yoga every day to keep her body and mind in shape. Victoria takes part in many environmental campaigns and projects because she cares deeply about the future of the next generations. And also, she is passionate about cooking and loves preparing meals for her loved ones. Frustrations. First is the lack of access to internships in sustainable companies. Not enough support for university level. Overload from mistaken studies, volunteering, part-time job, and frustration with greenwashing and performative eco initiatives. And last one, devices and internet as such. What devices she uses every day? Smartphone for fasting, communication, reminders, CNN docs, social media content. What social media she uses? First, Instagram. She shares sustainable lifestyle tips and even promotes Facebook to follow university page and volunteers. Telegram joins a channel about grants, events, and others. And LinkedIn, networking for sustainability professionals. And which technical skills does she has? She is confident with tools like Canva, Zoom, Google Docs, and other. Also, she eager to learn new software from project management and data tracking, and learning how to use sustainability metrics in reporting. And her life credo is I dream of launching my own sustainable brand that inspires others to change. That's all. Thanks.
Thank you very much, dear ladies, for your nice persona, for Victoria. Yeah. So, I have just one question. So, did I or did we get a correct understanding so that your main persona had a focus on some sustainable projects? Yeah. So, probably she is looking for an internship. Yeah. She would like to apply successfully her management skills. Yeah. And have you ever thought, probably just briefly, about your future product or service? So, will it be something connected like with a kind of technical part or technical solution where you can help your user persona to find a solution for her needs, yeah, or for her problematical issues?
Well, first of all, she is interested in services of companies that position themselves as environmentally and socially responsible because no, she wants to change our world for better.
Mm-hmm.
It's her aim.
Okay.
Also, she prefers eco products, it means.
Mm-hmm. Good. Thank you very much. Okay. So I think that more intensively, yeah, we will be working on our ideas, yeah, on generating our ideas or on the design thinking phase of ideas generation on Sunday. Yeah, so
Sunday, yeah.
this week, yes. Perfect. So, dear participants, thank you very much for such a fruitful session. You did such a wonderful job. So, there aren't any wrong presentations. Yeah, so everything was perfect on a very high and professional level. And just probably one short hint for all of you. So why is it good when you have like your completed the value proposition canvas? Yeah. So you did this user persona profile. It is perfect. But now, like step by step, yeah, we come to our final presentation, which happens on Monday next week. Yeah. And basically, the value proposition canvas is a kind of summary of your user persona. Yeah. Because when you have it as such a wonderful profile, it's perfect. You can see different issues, yeah, so frustrations, motivational issues, yeah, like needs, wishes, whatever. But if you are able to make a short summary, yeah, based on your user persona, so if you can cooperate today or tomorrow with your colleagues and to finish this task with the value proposition, it will be perfect because it will be very helpful strategic tool, yeah, for your pitch preparation. Okay, very good. Thank you very much. If there are any questions, please don't hesitate to ask us. If there are no questions, then once again, thank you very much for such a perfect and fruitful session, for your motivation, for your inspiration, for your engagement. We wish you such a wonderful day.
Anshka, I'm sorry, maybe we can discuss the appropriate time for the summer.
Yes,
for the
Sunday.
yeah,
For Sunday, yeah.
Yeah.
So tomorrow you know already, yeah? So the timeline for tomorrow's session, or not yet? Okay.
No.
I think that the coach who will be with you tomorrow, so she will write you in the group today, yeah? So what time do you have a session tomorrow? And me and Paulina, yeah, so my colleague, we would like to discuss with you the appropriate time for our Sunday session, yeah? Because I think that on Sunday, all of us are kind of flexible and probably we can reschedule a little bit our Sunday session.
I think
What
we
do
can
you
do
think?
voting. I think we can do voting in Telegram.
We
So
can
just
do
people
vote
can
in a
vote.
Telegram.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Then we will create a voting, yeah, and we decide, yeah, what time we will have our Sunday session.
This is great.
Do you prefer the first part of the day or the afternoon? Or
I mean, me personally after the afternoon, but we have a lot of people.
okay, so yeah.
Mhm.
On Sunday we're going to have a very interesting meeting because we are going to talk about the ideation, the process of creation, the ideas, and how to use different methods, for example, design thinking, and to make your persona the center of your value system. So it will be very interesting, and of course about the pitching, the most important part in any business, in startup business, yeah, and it will be very, very interesting and very practical oriented. So we are looking forward to see you on Sunday.
We're looking forward to it as well. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. So then, once again, have such a wonderful day and looking forward to see you on Sunday. And tomorrow, I think, according to tomorrow's session, you will get the information and you will be able to see the information in our Telegram channel.
Dankeschön. You too have a great day. Bye-bye.
Dankeschön, yeah.
Goodbye.
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 Bye-bye.
Thank you very much. Bye.
Thank you. You too. Have a nice day.
Bye.
Thank you.